But here we are, 1978 Star Explorer. Um, the legs are off of it. They are rusted more than I expected them to be. So we're gonna do a coat of black paint on these. I was gonna go in the house and get. There's a leg leveler that is stuck in here. It is very, very rusted. I'm going to take this one off here for now, and we'll do test run on some paint with these. Um, but as you can see, the legs don't look terrible, but they have a little bit of scratching, a little bit of rust and stuff. Did some light sanding on them. I don't want to go too hog wild on these because I have mostly original paint there. But yeah, it needs a bit of work. So let's go over it real quick. But got the legs cleaned off, went through a little bit of paper towel, but I hate it when these get in the paint. All right. I think that's gonna look a bit better. Shit. I'm already seeing runs in the paint. Jeez. Hopefully that'll even itself out a bit. I might have to sand that. Why the fuck did I decide to do this? I don't know. And my phone stand decides it hates me. All right. So we will let these dry. So I know it's not exciting to watch paint dry. That's probably the least exciting part of this. But yeah. So we got a new coat of paint on all of this. So this will be a lot shinier, look a lot nicer than the rust was starting to show through on these. So I'm gonna go get my blue, and should probably wait a little bit for this to dry a little bit. But I might put a little bit of blue speckle on the top part of these. And I also have to run and get the tool for to get the bottom leg leveler off. So this is the legs for the Star Explorer pinball machine. Um, so of course there's 4 of them, but one of them. So this is like what the condition that we're starting with is. They have a lot of like little pitting, and the leg levelers are completely rusted out on these. This one's actually to the point where it's stuck in there. So we'll see how this turns out. But yeah, I gotta run inside, so I will be right back. I'm sorry I don't have all this laid out here. So one moment. Oh, that's on camera. Well. All right. So here we are. I'm gonna see if these new leg levelers fit this, and then see if Mike wants to buy those off of me. But I gotta get this one. It's all the way in there, and I take a vice grip and see if I can even turn this. That's like stuck in there. Holy shit. I needed like a vice to put this in while like that's so far stuck in there from how much rust and how old this thing is. Jeez. I'll have to figure out something to put in there to try to get that out. That's not working right now, so stick with that later. Let's just do the whole leg like this. I'll go over it with a little bit more black to kind of splatter it a little bit more. I think that looks really pretty, actually. I think that's going to add a nice effect to it. That's kind of cool. Let's see. So this is so far. I think I like that. I think that brings it out a bit. I think that's a lot better than just straight up rusted black leg. I'm hoping to get this out of there, but I'm gonna spray some cleaner on that just to see if we can get that loosened up a little bit. And there's rabbits. There's rabbits bouncing around. Scared me a little bit there. But yeah, but that's really stuck in there. I don't know how exactly that's going to come out of there. So I have no idea what Michael think of that. That's a little bit more than I was going to do with it, but I can even it out a little bit more with like a little bit more black towards the bottom. But I think that looks kind of cool, honestly. I was going to be a little bit more subtle with it, but I think towards the top I got the idea. Fuck this. There's no way that the Lego level. Alright, well, that's like completely stuck in there. So the front legs are gonna have to be like lower than the back a little bit. I got a little bit of sandpaper, so let's see what I can do about that. I'm gonna put some of that rust away stuff on there too. Try to take care of like this, because this sat in storage for so long that these are I don't know, very corroded. So new leg levels should look a lot nicer on this. Really sucks. Well, I don't have that open either. Okay. So let's see if I have the black spray paint around here. Do another coat towards the bottom, even that out a little bit more. I think that's pretty cool, actually. Huh. Wonder what Mike will think of that. Yes, I did a little bit of touch up on these. I think those look good. So let me. I don't know how the heck we're gonna get that leg leveler off. I think that one's fucked. So, and it's the back end of the game needs to be up higher than the front. I have no idea how we're gonna get this out of there. Um, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Dang it. And this is just like wrecking the threads even more to try to get this out of there. As much as I hate just to spray this with that in there, I don't think that's coming out. So I think we're going to just have to deal with this as is. So I'm going to try to get those to match. I think this has a nice set of legs on it now. This is, compare this to what this is with all this like scarring and stuff on it. I think that's actually going to look really sharp. Basically, kind of a splatter kind of look, so it adds a little bit more of an effect to the machine instead of just plain black legs. So it kind of has like, so actually has like this kind of sheen to it. So this is like the regular original leg to it, like it has a bit of scratching, and then I kind of like this because then has a little bit more character to it. And there's a bear behind me too. Hello. Yeah. You can leave your bike. I can put it away. Yeah. Let's see. Mike says, look good. Oh, good. Glad you like it. So, do you like the splattering of it? Otherwise, I could just paint them black. This is the one I haven't touched yet. Leg leveler is completely stuck on it. What's going on there? Jeremy will be back soon too, so you might want to move your bike forward just a little bit. But yeah, I can't get the damn splatter effect. It looks cool. Okay, I'll keep going with that then. And since this leg leveler is black, I think the rest of them are going to have to be black too. Where do you want my thing? I'll just set right there. Got kickstand, I was going to say. And I'll go over that with the black again towards the bottom. It's hard to get them to match sometimes, but I think this will set Mike's off from mine a bit to just be a bit different. I think that's sweet, actually. Cool. All right, and then you do it like a little bit of splatter. You do quick squirts. You stand back a little bit further. Oops, that has a little bit more blue towards the top on that one. I don't think anybody's going to notice too much. Dang, I think that looks good. I like that. So this is just an idea. I was like, all right, well, Jeremy's working on all the electrical stuff. Like, should I fuck around with doing, paint on these? So yeah, Mike, if you like that, I definitely think this is be a cool touch to it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that leg leveler that's sticking out. That's an issue. Yeah, Mike says, yeah, I like that. Okay, good. I don't know if I should add any more blue to this one or if I should just leave them as is because I think they look pretty good. Let's see. I don't know if I should add a little bit more paint on this last one right here. I should have not messed with it. I roughed them up a little bit. But yeah, that's gonna be freaking awesome. Yeah, Mike, let me know if any of these need anything extra to them. Otherwise, I'll just leave them as is. Fine as is. Good job. All right, awesome. Yeah, so this will add a little bit more pop to the Star Explorer game because out of the factory, it's just it's like a wood grain kind of finish on the machine. So for people that haven't seen it, I'll bring you guys into the garage to show you the Star Explorer. So it's a home pinball machine, and my camera tripod is just it doesn't like me very much. Jeez. So I can't get the camera angle perfect. Hey, Cyber, we were just painting the legs on the Star Explorer. So here's the unit. Here's a glimpse of it. Jeez, if this could just... So we have a lot of the pieces off. Rubbers are coming off. The plastics are off of this. So it's kind of like this blue and yellow and red kind of thing. There's the outside of it. And then what we were working on, sorry about my camera here, but these are the new legs for it. Or not new legs, but they're the legs for it. New paint job. I decided to go with a splatter kind of effect between blue and black. I felt like that would really add a big effect to the machine and make it look a lot more premium to do a two-tone paint job on those. And then the trim on the top of the machine is just black, which I think will be fine. But yeah, I think this is definitely um, a lot better than what they were. Um, Shoot. This is our other issue right here is one of the leg levelers is stuck in there. Now it's just painted like the rest of the legs, so I usually don't. I usually take those off, but Mike, this is what we're working with here. These are very, very rusted. I think I didn't even get to strip the rust off that one. But I think what I'll do is I'm gonna just sand these really quickly, and then spray paint these to match the rest of it because those are gone. There's no restoring the chrome on that. That's just completely pitted. Um, so instead of throwing them out, we could just repaint them. Don't know how you feel about that, but it's, I think they just need to be painted. So, I'll wipe those down real quick and then give them the same kind of treatment that the rest of the. Yeah, that's pretty rough, Mike says. Yeah. I was really hoping that these would be okay. There's also this one, the plastic is completely shattered on it. So, I mean, we could go with 2 old leg levelers and 2 new ones, Mike. So, if you want to buy those off me, I got to figure out how much those would be. They're not too much. They're a couple of bucks a piece. We can go with 2 painted ones up front and 2 brand new shiny ones in back, or we could just try to paint these. I don't know how well these will go in and out of the game, but these are just completely. These are shot, and I don't know how the paint is going to stick to this with all that rust. I could give this a little bit more time, but I really don't think it's worth sanding all this down like nobody's gonna notice it. So Mike, let me know what you think on that. We'll see how it turns out. If need be, I'll buy them off of you. Okay, let me see if they're the right threading. I'd say for the rear, it'd be cool to. So these are the new ones. Let me see if it's the right thread size. If it's the same exact thread size, yeah, it's the same thread. Um, they're a little bit taller. That still fits. But this is what brand new ones would look like on it. And this one's completely shattered. So like the height on this would have to be up higher than the rest of them just to get to be even. But yeah, this is a brand new leg leveler with the screws and stuff. Um, but yeah, tell me how you want to proceed on that. And for the front, um, since I just have like black and blue on the front, I think I'm gonna try to get one of these to whatever one looks the nicest. I think this one has a lot less corrosion than that one. So, um, yeah. Let me see if I can. Fuck it, I will sand it. Anytime I'm like, oh, I don't think I'll do like whatever, I always put the extra in just to make sure that this stuff is correct, especially since Mike's my friend and, you know, Want to make sure that he's happy with it. Sounds good. You could put them wherever. You could put them wherever. Oh, okay. Nobody will notice it. Yeah, but since I can't get the front one off, we only have two of them. So I'm just roughing up the surface, trying to get as much of that rust off of there before I paint this one. So I think what we do is we trash this one and we trash this one. We just completely get rid of those because the plastic is shattered on those. And then save the front ones because I can't get that out of there. So that's stuck where it is, sadly. If somebody had a vise or whatever and I could put the leg in there, and I've already painted it, so I don't want to scuff the leg up any more than what it is. So we'll clean that off real good. I just noticed how many bugs are on the front of my car after driving down to Madison. All right, so that's how much rust is on this thing. So I mean that cleaned up nicely. I think what I'm going to do is add a little bit of blue to that leg. There's one spot that it's not completely. Ah, fuck it. Maybe I won't. All right. I'm going to maybe move this down. So those two will be the front legs. Let's see. And then, because I got a little bit of blue splatter on one side of it. There we go. You got your newish looking leg leveler. That'll look kind of cool to have on the front of it. So that'll match the other one. Hopefully, it didn't get too much on the bottom of it. Cool. All right. I think that'll be really nice. Yeah, these look pretty fucking awesome. I like this. I was happy I didn't just stay inside today. So those are the new legs for the Star Explorer home pinball machine. Hope you guys like it, and yeah, Mike and I will edit these live streams down into some YouTube shorts, so you get to see like quick blips of painting and what it takes, to like maintain one of these machines and put it all back together. But yeah, hope everybody liked this. I think these look really nice, way nicer than they were before. Um, so yeah, this machine was in somebody's storage unit, so needed a bit of work. But yeah, I think these legs are gonna really set off the machine, make it look a lot more attractive than it was before. Um, but anyways, everybody have a wonderful day and take care. We'll be back with more Dance Dance Revolution or pinball or some sort of stream tonight. All right, take care.